What's good, YouTube and Twitch? We have the current reigning, defending, undisputed Zodiac champion of the world, current to date, Armijo, taking down the RPS, but across the way is Team Zodiac's own McInnes, who is trying to prove himself right now by taking the champ down. And also on commentary with me is none other than Team Zodiac's own CJ Kraus. There could be no possible bias commentary among these two Team Zodiac duelists watching their own play the champ.
Not at all. Just complete unbiased commentary on both sides here. And let's see here. Armijo starting off with the hard rock going in. Let's see what deck he's playing.
I'm gonna call him Champ Armijo in this title.
Champ Armijo.
First.
I don't know for that painful decision. Alright, so he's sticking with the pendulums. That's to be expected, pretty much, what he's been running for a while.
What is up with that intro? The intro is an intro, and much like my enjoyment of oh, there's a face-off. Oh, much like my enjoyment of the wrestling community, I enjoy announcing our Duelist. Well, Yugioh is already just, especially online, it's just place a card, place a card, place a card. We can't even hear this Duelist talk. That's why we're here. We're here to be the hype, create the hype.
Huh.
So guaranteed 5 scale. It seems like he needs it. So do you risk 1, 2, 4? Sounds like he's had some DM life and figured this out, right?
He's like got everything figured out, what he wants.
He rolled the 4.
Maybe he does. Maybe he just knows.
Outplayed. Nice, nice. So actually, technically, Chad had to agree to it, but he both did it and rolled. Chad could hoe here, but I'm probably not going to.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh no, Chad's rolling. Jesus, never mind. Never mind. So that was actually Aaron deciding. Oh man, I for some reason I had the player switched in my mind on who was going first.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So Chad.
Chad's a really good guy to play against. I don't think he would even try to shark anyone anyways, even if he had the opportunity.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think either people would try to shark. It's no, punishment actually gets to dictate the rules and do it. Aaron over there, he actually had the right to do both. I thought for some reason I thought it was Aaron's face-off as well.
It's always the opposing player's choice on that one. So if you play the face-off, they get to choose.
Now, Ghost Ogre could wreck if he doesn't have another high scale. But of course he just... Go ahead, sorry.
Ghost Ogre hasn't been relevant for a while, in my opinion. So
I think it's actually somewhat relevant right now because of this deck.
I think it's just outclassed by like Typhoon more often than not.
True.
Like if I was gonna choose something like a Ghost Ogre in this meta right now, I think Typhoon is just the better card. Without like the Secret Village and like things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is becoming like pretty big popular things. Interesting. So he hard you won the Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he not play a third?
He painful decision in turn first place of One's Engrave.
Well, he has a normal summon here. But it's hard to imagine what he wants to normal summon.
I mean, in the greatest world, he'll have a Joker.
It might be an Abductor.
Yeah. Well, if he had Abductor, he would put it in scale already.
Joker would have already been summoned to get Sorcerer, though.
True. Because if he had Abductor, he would have done the decision face off, like search combo, and do with everything he needed.
Yeah. Ah. Makes a little more sense. And the protection. Alright, this is not actually the worst.
Pretty solid field. I mean, unless it's just like...
If you're playing against BA, you're pretty set.
Yeah, Monarch's the hurt, though.
Yeah, it comes down to if that's Solemn or if it's Strike, if it's Monarchs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give anything away because I know Chad's deck pretty well playing against it. We talk a little bit, so I kind of know what he plays. So I don't want to say anything on what I think it is.
Well,
But
to give away what Aaron may be playing, depending, let's see if he does a player scoops. Alright,
yeah.
so he's playing Allure, which is interesting because he's been playing a lot of Pendulum up till now, but he topped his regional with PKBA. So if it's PKBA, this is actually super unfortunate that there's a Kieran steering him down.
Yeah, that would be... Like, Kieran just, like, obliterates BA. Like, that card is literally the stones.
And a Magician!
I know exactly what he's playing.
Allure?
Yeah, I know exactly what he's playing.
Is it somebody's list?
It's probably mine, in all reality.
Alright,
I gave my list out to a bunch of Zodiac team members. So, like, I know the goo when I see it. When I see the Allure and the Zai.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So
and
what
Aaron
does... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Aaron and I have been working on this list for a while. It was the one he showed me earlier. It's going to be interesting how this goes through. But this is... Okay.
So what's Allure do for you? Is it because, like, later on you can get, like, Zangief back with Dragon Pit for free?
We won't be able to get him back for free. If you know me, you know I like a lot of draw power in my decks.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the way it's looking, like Iris makes Allure alive, P-Call makes Allure alive, and of course hard drawing the Z, Zangief, however you pronounce that. So yeah, this is probably the list we've been working on.
Well, no, I'm saying you have plays to get it back for free. Like, if you go ahead and, like...
Once it's banished, it's gone. Like, it's a card that's just gone.
No, I'm saying, like, beforehand. Like, if you Irish, then you Oath Dragon it to hand, you get it back, quote-unquote, for free. Then
yeah, stuff like that, yeah. So yeah, it's the purpose to dig for your combo cards that get you there is the biggest thing.
But it can also be a reoccurring free, quote-unquote, plus to combo with Allure.
Yeah, it's just kind of like essentially like how and the way you're putting it, it's like how Cosmos use Allure.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good...
Although they get a little more out of it.
Oh, because they can recur it every turn.
Yeah.
But the point is that, like, the way the build, if he's playing the one we talked about earlier, the way it's set up, you should never have a dead Allure going forward.
So it's interesting to me that he's playing Absolute, so he intends to actually make it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And here's a Pendulum Call.
I wanna see him summon the or like use some of the special stuff that we put in here that like we haven't seen for a long time. Like I want to like talk so much about this deck right now. It's not even funny.
Now it's actually awkward position because in order to special his Oath Dragon would be to leave
turn off
turn off the negate.
Yeah, but I mean he could just swing first and then main phase 2 do the Oath, but then he's still dealing with a
Yeah, but he would still lose the Oath to negate.
No, the main thing I'm talking about is he could either leave the
that was actually huge.
The bluff was real. Because now he's gotta make a choice on either he's actually is gonna pen two, destroying 1 or 2, or leaving Odd Eyes ready to go.
Yeah, this hurts to lose your Odd Eyes this way.
Yeah, it's free, but
I feel like
he should have just left Oath in the extra deck and done Kieran and Odd Eyes, so he could use the negate to send Oath back, and then he would have cleared both. Because he could have had Odd Eyes run over the Kieran, even though it would probably come back. It was like he could have saved field, and now he has no way. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I know what he can do right here. Because he can run over, deal 2k. He can make Nobito main phase 2.
Yeah.
And lock out the opponent's scale. That was actually really smart. I see that now. Because he forced the Kieran, and now that means he has to draw 2 high scales. Well, draw a high scale next turn to complete. Okay, or not, I just feel like it's not a good position for him. Because he searched a high scale last turn, right? Search Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if he would have just made Nobito here, he would have been in a really good position, because that would have forced him to have drawn a high scale for the turn to be able to summon any of his guys.
Yeah, he definitely could have gone further.
Yeah. I just think he was like, I'm not sure if you saw that play. Because I agree with everything he did there to bait out everything.
Maybe his mentality is, as long as I handle Luster, I'm fine.
I guess.
But
I feel like the Nobito would have put him on better odds, because he's already lost the ability for Lecter. He's already lost another high scale in the Luster. Because honestly, he's probably running like maybe up to 4 other high scales in his deck, not counting the field spells.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would play the odds personally and make Nobito, just because.
Yeah, I agree.
And then next turn you can you would be able to OTK and clear board using Ebon Magician by putting it over Obito and just win that way.
Yeah, and he can just diagnose. If Luster gets bounced, he can just diagnose it out from hand, right?
Yeah, I think that was a big misstep, not making Nobito there.
Then 3.
Wait, no, one of the masters is in grave, I believe.
Ah, okay.
So like he's pretty. I'm pretty sure he can survive this turn. But
so what Chad actually could have done here is popped Master for himself and
he already used Master's effect.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah. No, that was a big
My
thing
bad.
Because of that. Yeah, no. I see what you're saying. I saw the play line you're talking about, but he already used Master to pop the Luster last turn to get the Kieran on the board.
So he's normal tier, and now
I feel like you should have just used the Kieran to get that Luster off the field. Like,
well, this Kieran actually has to be dealt with, and either an overlay or synchro will just lead to Kieran taking care of it. So the line of play now actually has to be how does Chad deal with this?
yeah.
Chad
He's
actually possibly cannot deal with it.
Yeah. Because the Kieran's sitting there. He's nothing that beats over the Kieran.
Yeah, if Kieran tries to ram Kieran, the Kieran just respawns, bounces itself, and bounces Luster.
Yeah.
And then he can make an overlay and do something, but that's it.
But he's still got the Sky Iris up that like
completely
like nullifies almost any play he can
So
make.
he's not getting Ignistered.
Yeah, which is huge.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's gonna go for the double draw.
Yeah, but face-off's already gone.
This is one thing I don't agree with that Chad does. I don't agree with him not grabbing the
lizard.
Yeah, because he did this versus me, and I didn't agree with it then because you have the Joker here.
Yeah, he needs to draw a trap here. Honestly.
Yeah.
A trap actually just shuts Aaron down completely if he had drawn it, but instead he's choosing a monster over a possible trap.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, the trap is what he needed to cinch game, because perhaps he sees some line of play, but realistically, as long as Aaron doesn't mess this up, no matter what, he's not getting Ignistered.
Yeah, which is really, really good.
And at worst, it's Castell on Iris, Diamond Dyer on Iris. There's no realistic option.
And once the Iris, he's gonna get everything back because Iris is kind of just extra right here. She's protecting his scales. So he's got the Wisdom Eye over here, which can grab him whatever he needs from the deck.
So, basically, had there been one more 4, there could have been some trouble, or a master. There could have been real trouble.
Yeah.
But it just looks like
lackluster fields.
Yeah.
I still just think he should have got the lizard there.
I feel like Aaron got lucky that there wasn't another 4, perhaps, or maybe it was calculated.
Yeah. Well, he didn't know. If you look at the chat, he just thought that he searched a second Kieran, not Joker, which might have affected his play choice, I guess.
Okay.
But
so
way,
yeah, Ignister gets bounced here, and I want to have, I don't know, oh wow, he's keeping what? I would leave the oath out. I get that you're trying to recurrence effect, but I would have definitely kept the oath out because it can't even be run over by Kieran in this situation.
And now he can be taken in a relevant 18. I mean, either way, he would have actually.
Well, no. Now if there's a trap, it matters. Well, no, trap actually doesn't matter at all. I'm being stupid. Yeah. Dragon Pit's there.
Pit. Yeah, I think Magician's is very strong. And this is the list I've been talking about for a while. And there's probably seen the Zodiac chat and I sent out to a couple of the members. So, and me and Aaron have been like tweaking it little by little in a couple slots. So, I'm really excited he chose to play it. But I know he played it at locals tonight too. Oh, this is a interesting scenario now.
Uh-oh. Dog Walker finds the remains of the Loch Ness Monster. Uh-oh.
It's okay, guys. You can make your time mistakes. We're only judging you.
Oh, it was a TV show set. That's funny. He thought he actually stumbled up on remains, but it was a TV show set for the remains of the Loch Ness Monster.
Now let's see here what we have going on. Like, Aaron's in the driver's seat hard right now. Like, he's got to just deal with that Kieran, and he's pretty much going forward.
So he left Kieran. That was smart.
Yeah. He didn't try for the crash, so now he's got actual. It's like having a trap. What is he gonna do with that? He still has the iris effect too.
Yeah, he could actually go ahead and destroy a turtle. It's going to be the hardest scale to complete then.
Yeah.
Well, no,
he has.
Yeah, he can't target Kieran, which is awkward because now if there's a pendulum summon, he gets Joker back free actually. So
he needs to decide if he can push for game here or if he wants to lock him out of the high scale play. Because what he can do
is attack Kieran and pitch and kill scale.
Yeah, and just kind of like sit him there, which could set him back, but then he has to decide, was that one draw that he got for the turtle last turn that good? Again, playing the odds of the high scale game. Did he draw high scale in your head? But now we're down to, he's lost Luster, he's lost Lecter, and he's lost Guitardle now. So pretty much we're down to.
It's even better than the high scale game because it's limited to the lizard draws.
I really, really hope he has another high scale in that hand. Oh, so he's got the Oh, okay.
Yeah, he recurred the wisdom.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Can he use wisdom twice in the... Yeah, of course he can.
Yeah, you can use the main wisdom.
Yeah, I remember placing wisdom.
That Wiz Khalifa play. Kieran double bounce.
What? So he has to have a game.
He's going to shoot for game then. There's no reason to do that.
I've never seen a Kieran bounce a opponent's Joker, ever, I think.
Unless... I think he's going to do... If I have to try here, he's gonna wait for his opponent to respond. He's even there's got sevens. That's interesting. Oh, okay, I think.
Well, Kieran crash into Kieran is guaranteed game.
Yeah, I think what he's gonna try to do is actually see if he can respond and go for Bouncer.
No, all he has to do though, he doesn't have to Bouncer. Do you see if he bouncers?
He's at 6K.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I didn't see. I forgot it was at 6K. I was thinking like lethal.
Bouncer would be a mistake. He should do nothing here. He should have said ram Kieran and Kieran, attack, and no matter what, it's game. Going any further in any position is not what you want to do.
You're correct. I just didn't see the 6,000. That was my bad.
Like the only direction you could do to quote unquote style grow further is overlay your Dragon Pit with your odd eyes into some kind of 7.
I mean, even Bouncer does the stop here, and you still deal game because you'll deal 1,000 from that, 52. Yeah, you still have game if you Bouncer.
Bouncer would be 600 over. That's the 2 6s, right?
Yeah.
It would be 600, 25, 25.
No, you do.
Oh, you do 1,000, right.
Yeah. That's how you game that way.
Okay.
Either way, it would be game. But yeah, Aaron's playing the goo. I'm so excited. I want to see him drop the special stuff in the deck. That Chad should know stuff on like the things I'm talking about, like the text, because I played Chad last tournament. It's basically
Aaron also thought he was at 8.
Oh.
So we always like to take this time to thank trollinto.com and Team Jobber. Without them, we would not have these Zodiac tournaments or the Zodiac stream as regularly as we do with these awesome tournaments. So it's great to have a lot of people come out and chill, and it's really cool to have these tournaments and have free prizings to give out to the community without asking anything in return. Nothing off the GUI. Well, that's why you needed the loser draw too. Just saying.
Yeah, I think the loser draw would have been like the better play.
In that position.
Anything, but like, yeah, that's something. I think Chad did it versus me too when we played last tournament, and I just didn't agree with that in certain situations. I get why, because it's always nice to know what you're grabbing, but I think, I don't know. I'm always a big fan of the blind draw, because anything you search for off Monkey main phase 2 is a dead card essentially.
Completely agreed.
Because I'd rather have the chance to draw into, if you're playing a hand trap, a regular trap, just have that. Because typically, like, the deck doesn't have, like, not enough low scales. Like, it has a plethora of low scales.
So here we go. And we lose CJ Krause as I say that. A tee-hee. I went second too. Let's get it. Yeah, he did lose that RPS and managed to push through, actually, thanks to a lure. Got him there. So we will see what Chad opens. Has he bricked, or is he taking his time because he has many options? Just some really strange hands. Alright, give me a second here. And they should be able to hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My phone just decided to cut out.
King of DC, both on Skype and the tourney.
That's all it is, man. I should have put that on my Zodiac setup.
You could have been a Zodiac champion.
Could have been, but my internet just doesn't allow me to do these things.
You let Deception become Zodiac champion with your disconnects. My
triple disconnects. Yeah, what I was saying before I got DC, I don't know if you heard it, I was saying I wonder how Aaron's gonna side deck, because we haven't talked about that. We have, like, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what his side deck is, but like what he takes out, we haven't gone over. Yeah, he's actually messaging me right now. He said he should have made a Dorito.
Yeah.
Should have made the Dorito card. It all worked out. But
so Chad taking his time.
Yeah. I mean, he opened up the painful decision game, but without the abductor, it's kind of a lackluster. I mean, it sets up, but it isn't nearly as powerful.
Oh, it's a grind game. Unless he has a sorcerer here and a high skill. That would be a lot to ask for.
Here's the thing, though. Like, even though like he's playing the Ariande and all these counter shots, Dragon Pit kind of nullifies that so hard. Because like, unless he gets multiples, the one's not going to really mean anything.
Yeah.
Because the free recursion of it all.
And Pendulum Call protecting it is still so big.
Yep.
With the addition of Iris.
Yeah, it's just all those protection to keep your like scales going. And like I said, this is most likely the list we've been working on, and it's really, I like this deck a lot. I like Magician for a long time. If I was going to Nats, I would probably be playing a Magician deck because of its versatility going first or second, and the options it has, and things like that.
How does it fare against Cosmo?
Actually really well, because you just OTK them out of nowhere with the Beyond, and then the side deck I have set up with a bunch of cards to set up for, they're like different, works really well. This is where like the allures, and maybe if they show the draw cards, like the 7, there's a 7-star sword in there.
So we do have Pen 2. Is it a Sorcerer? Is it a Hee-Haw?
One's gonna be an Ariande.
He would have normal summoned Hee-Haw.
Yeah, Hee-Haw would have been in there. Peyton Manning would have touched down already.
Oh.
Oof. That hurts me.
Awkward.
This is not good. I hope. Ugh.
2 Ariande Grandes.
That hurts me. This is the problem with like the Ariande deck. Like, I don't know. I think the card's so good, but so like at the same time.
I'm probably about to get OTK'd. To that probably I might make a giant hand if I had the access.
Just to try to stop something. I don't know. If he needs setup though. Like he needs to like pray to survive and then search for something next turn. And this is like kind of one of those like I hope my strike gets me there to not die.
Yeah.
Situation.
It's unlikely he has anything to go with it.
Yeah, I know he's got the strike, but what's his last card? What's his last card in hand then? Is it did he open the Odd Eyes Fusion again?
It could be a hand trap.
True, it could be like a Maxi or something, but
I don't think you have Maxi going first.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think so either.
Highly unlikely.
I mean, maybe a Veiler. I think he just opened the Odd Eyes Fusion again. Like he opened up like the one card you don't want to open up going first.
Nah, it's a Kieran. Hey, St. Maddox, what it do? So, yeah, 1 back row against Magicians after all this does not seem very strong at all. And there is Summoner Art for Pit.
That Pit, though.
Oh! Never mind.
Is it? That Hunter?
Yeah.
That's strong Hunter. We just added that.
The low scale searchable. Okay, I see you.
You see the dark on that boy?
Yeah.
That bait?
So, something I was doing when it was Perform Mage Pendulum, I was playing 3 of the, just as a tech, 3 of the level 5, or scale 5, my bad. Scale, was it, is it a scale 7 or, I forget. It's the high attack Ignite. It might be a low scale. I think it's a 2 scale. It should be a 2 scale. And it's the high attack.
2 or 7.
Yeah, it's a high attack Ignite level 5, and I played 2 of them, or 3 of them total. And the goal was to, if I drew one with Summoner Art, use them to get Shein, and then hopefully have Pendulum Call or whatever, and make Durandal Shein.
That's adorable.
And of course, all that works with Wizard in scale also.
Got you. Yeah, the addition of the Hunter was just mostly because we were looking. He was having trouble when he was playtesting with the deck on versatility of the Summoner's Art.
Yeah.
One other card, and so I was like looking at these like normals. He was talking about playing like the Scout and the for the combo, but the extra deck's really tight. So I looked at this thing. I'm like, well, it's a 6 scale, so you can kind of combo and bouncer and stuff like that. But it's also a dark, so we have an allure bait for a search card, and it can't hurt to have. So that was the best option we decided on.
I should make an Ignite Magician deck.
For the funsies?
Yeah, well, Shein's actually not that fun to play against with Durandal.
You are a fan of those 6 Samurai cards.
Well,
friend.
no, not even. Okay, let's say I have Durandal Shein. You have 1 spell for the turn. If I end up using Durandal on it, it kills something. Now, and if I'm Pendulum Called, you can't even destroy anything I have. Now, you can't play Scales. If you're playing Cosmo, I'm just going to Durandal your Pilot.
True. I mean, it's the same idea as, like, a lot of the locks that this deck creates, like the Vortex Bouncer locks and things like that.
Yeah. Oh, he played the monkey, so now his pit's not live?
Yeah, that's a...
Oh, has he not? He hasn't used Iris, though. He's playing Splash Mammoth? I played Splash Mammoth. I played that.
That's my baby right there.
I played that in the deck that I was talking about.
Yeah, that's my baby right there.
Are you ready for this, CJ? Are you ready?
I know this play.
No. You're not ready for this.
All right, what are we ready for? Mammoth about to be splashing down.
No, I literally made that noise every time I used Mammoth. It's like hee-haw, but I can actually make the elephant noise. Oh, man. I bet that's going to translate terrible on mic or hilarious.
It sounded fine over here, so.
Oh, man.
really happy, boys. We're about to see a either a ton of damage per game or a Vortex Bouncer. Rest in peace, Yugioh.
Splash Mammoth! Let's go! CJ Kraus is here on commentary with me, Naruto.
Our swim trunks and our flippy floppies.
Yo, we've got Monkey Board. Kieran Splash Mammoth. Look at this board. Look at this man Dougie on the current champ.
He pitched the odd eyes, which was not good.
Oh, was it he needed that?
Because you conduct fuse the Splash Mammoth.
Yeah.
And no, sorry, you conduct fuse the Joker and the odd eyes together, and then you overlay the Mammoth and the Monkey. That's the play. But he should be fine still.
Oh
Honestly.
yeah, he can Kieran.
So he's got stuff, but like he didn't get to do the goo, which is dropping that Bouncer Vortex play, which is just like game all over the place.
Tell CJ to come back to Tampa.
I miss Tampa a lot. Now I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona, from the humid heat to the dry heat.
Kieran about to bounce board, I'm guessing. Oh no, Joker. That's interesting. I guess he's gonna overlay.
I think he's just like he's tilting himself a little bit. He should have put the Mammoth in attack. He's just messing. He's still in this dominating position.
Yeah, everything's a Dougie right now. He's good.
Yeah, he's good. It just he could have done the Vortex Bouncer play, which is like
oh my gosh, Splash
one
Man.
of the best things.
And he can't Naruto with this overlay. These are two beasts. Could you make anything special with that?
No, the best thing is the Bouncer. The Bouncer's such a good card though right now. Though honestly, I was playing in the Monarch deck a while back, and that's where I saw its real potential.
I just watched all of Voltron. That looks like a Voltron villain. We got unicorns, we got mammoths, we got monkeys, we got dragons. Let's go.
Should have pitched the Kieran so he could make the odd eyes play afterwards. That would have been like the best play in my opinion. I know it's hard to want to ditch Kieran, but I think that's what he should have done last turn. So instead of a Kieran Bouncer, he would have had Vortex Bouncer, which is a beast to get over.
Yeah.
It's a back row. I mean, if it's what we've been playing, it might be a scolding in his back row.
Standby phase.
Uh-oh. Oh, is it what I think it is?
Mind Crush?
He's siding right now. No. Oh, he's just messing with me. He's a cute card set. What have you put in that I don't know
about? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The Spell Shattering Arrow. Whew.
Fire.
This is a position we're in right now.
That card, I actually cited it in the Domain Monarch era because it just whacks them so hard. They'd Domain, they'd return, they'd summon, they'd think they were good, and then just chain.
Yeah. The thing's pretty nutty. It's kind of like a Fairy Wind, like I had with me and Alex Buell were talking about Fairy Wind. Oh, it was a good side deck card for his deck, his Cosmo deck. But it gets around Iris, which is the biggest thing.
So he's played a Yugi card on top of summoning Splash Mammoth and overlaying with Monkey in the stool. He has to feel accomplished.
He summoned a Monkey Board and got value out of it. Monkey Board attacked directly. I want you to understand. A Monkey Board attacked. It did damage.
This is one sick duel.
What a world we live in.
What a time to be alive.
I'm glad he played the goo.
And there's Joker. Joker's gonna get negated. So the only hope is to have 2 scales here.
That Bouncer though.
Oh, but it doesn't destroy. It doesn't destroy.
It. But I mean, the best thing, what's he gonna still do? Is if he has 2 scales, all he gets back is a master.
Yeah, and he still has a Kieran. Yep.
This is
Rip the Monkey Board. Not.
Did he rip the Monkey? I mean, even then, I still don't see. Unless he has another high scale for something. That Kieran just puts so much work right now.
You misspelled donkey. Oh, okay. Don't do it, coach. So, if all he has is donkey, I think he's dead in the water here.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
A Voltron villain, a mammoth behind it, a Kieran.
Magical unicorn.
New Day rocks.
visuals on this deck. Just
and Chad's gonna let it play out to the fullest. Pendulum. Alright, there's a Zanky as well.
That double Zanky though, so strong right now.
So there is GG's. Team Zodiac's own Aaron McInnes taking it in one of the wildest fashions.
Playing all the goose.
Over the Zodiac reigning champion, Chad Armijo, who now has to win out 6-0. Hey, it's not that hard. I've done it before.
If you can do it, anybody can do it.
Any shout-outs as we close this out, or final notes, CJ?
Shout-outs to Team Zodiac. Shout-outs to Magicians. We really out here, boys, splashing down.
Nice.